Hey friend, welcome back or welcome to my YouTube channel if you're new here. My name's Alex and I'm so happy you're here today. Okay, so today's video, it's all about green eyeshadow. And more importantly, what does green eyeshadow really look like for someone who has green eyes? And you know, I've always been told like, you know, you can't wear green eyeshadow with green eyes. But I want to find out myself. So we're about to just like do a full green kind of glam eye and see what we think. So if you're excited for this video, keep on watching. First things first, I'm just going to prime my face really quick. When I'm going for a more glam look, I do like to use like a pore filling primer like this one, just to really get my face to look really smooth. Now that that's all blended in, I'm going to go in with some foundation. I've been loving this L'Oreal foundation. It's awesome. Still unsure if this is the right shade for me, but what's new? I'm gonna put it on a brush and then I'll press it in with my wet sponge. I do like the way that this foundation looks with a wet sponge kind of pressed into the face. First, I'm gonna go ahead and dot it in everywhere. What I have noticed about this foundation is that it definitely oxidizes. Like I definitely look a little ghostly now, but it definitely kind of darkens. Now that it's all evenly distributed, I'm gonna go ahead and press it in with a damp sponge. All right, how's that looking? Does it look like a shade match? I think it, as of right now it does, but things can always change. All right, I like the way that's looking. For concealer, I'm gonna go in with this new NYX concealer I've been trying out. This is a new one because the first shade I got was way too light. Hopefully this is a shade match. I haven't tried yet, so maybe a little risky for a video, but I like to live on the edge. So you just like kind of squeeze the product out. I guess we'll see how it blends in because it still looks a little light, but I don't think I can get away with going any darker really. Now that that's blended in, actually, it's like a little bit brightening, but I do think it's the right shade. I really like the way that concealer looks. It definitely covered my dark eyes really well. It's definitely going to crease because literally every single concealer I've ever tried creases, but as long as it doesn't crease a lot, I really like the way it looks. Ooh. I like that a lot. Good find. So how's quarantine life for you guys? I'm on like month 2 and I feel like I'm just kind of getting in a good groove, you know, of things, of life. Just kind of getting used to it. I do work like a typical office job and I've just been working remote, you know, from home for 2 months and I think it's getting easier. Everyone's like getting used to it. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and tap out whatever product got into my little creases. I'm gonna go ahead and use my Hourglass Ambient Diffused Light Powder with my sponge. I really am loving the way that this is turning out. So we'll see how it looks with this concealer. That looks really nice. I love that. I'm gonna also just quickly set my T-zone as well. I am loving that combo. I feel like my complexion looks really nice. All right, let's go in with the rest of my face. I'm gonna be using this Physicians Formula palette. I bought this forever ago. They had it at Target. And I really like it actually. It's the Butter Bronzer shade and then a limited edition blush. I think it's a limited edition blush. And then a limited edition highlight. I really like all 3 of these. So it's kind of nice because I feel like sometimes when you get a palette, you only like 1 or 2, you know, but the fact that I like all 3 and I'm actually going to use all 3 today, I'm really happy about that. So first I'm going to go in with the bronzer. It's the traditional butter bronzer. I will say this about this bronzer, actually. I've had the butter bronzer before. I shadowed it. And it was more creamy, and this one seems more powdery, so I feel like you have to go in with a real light hand because otherwise you get way too much product on there. All right. I think I'm a good level of bronzed. I'm also going to contour my nose a teensy bit, but just with this bronzer. All right, highlight next. This highlighter's like real extra. Like, can you please look at that? I did like too many tabs. But we are going for more of a glam look, so I'm here for it. I feel like a highlighted goddess. All right, we're done. Now blush. Love me some blush. All right, now that my complexion's done, I'm gonna put on my brows and then we're gonna go in with the green, baby. Just gonna use this NYX pencil on my brows. I like the shade Taupe. Brows are on. Let's get to business with the green. I'm pretty sure I bought this with one of my friends when she was visiting me. And I'm pretty sure I bought it because I was like, oh, this is so trendy and I'm 100% trendy. And I think I've used it once and I'm definitely not trendy, but I'm just gonna put it to the test. Like, can I wear green eyeshadow? Again, I definitely want to go for like a more glam look. So I don't know, we'll see. Like, am I gonna be trendy wearing it? Maybe. Probably not. But we're gonna try. So this is a cream shadow. Kind of comes with this weird doe foot applicator. So I think what I'm gonna do is put it on the lid and then kind of take a brush and blend it out. Let's just get to work. That seems like quite a bit of green. Let's go in and blend. All right, I'm starting to get some good color here, but I want to bring it further up. I really want it to be like a blown out green look. Adding more for safe measure. You know, if I'm gonna do green, I feel like I really want it to be really green, you know? Oh no. Oh Jesus, I went too far out, I think. Oh no! All right, I'm gonna try to save it. Will I save the day? Probably not. I'll probably make it worse. Let's be real. I guess I said I wanted it to be blown out. That's blown out. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do the lower lash line. I'm gonna add it right to the brush and just kind of like blend it out. That is it on the lower lash line. I want to make my crease a little more intense, so I'm gonna use the same brush to kind of really get this in the crease. All right, I'm not thrilled with how this is turning out because I got this way too far down and I need it to like angle further up to make my eye look like versus like me, which is what it looks like now. So let's see how I can fix this. All right, let's see if Q-tips will save the day. I lifted a bunch of coverage. I mean, the shape is better now because it's more like, but I lost a little bit of coverage. I'm gonna add a little concealer. I don't know about this, guys. I think we're kind of saving it, guys. Okay. Not too tragic. After all, it's definitely like, I think it'll look better once I definitely like put on like mascara and maybe even do a little bit of liner. But before I do that, I'm gonna do my other eye and I'll be right back. All right, the other eye is done. Well, it's definitely intense. It's, yeah, it's something. The shadow in terms of like the quality, I feel like it's good. I think it is a little easy to make it patchy. I tried to make it obviously as least patchy as possible, but I don't know. Maybe it's because I built up the color that much. I don't know. All right, let's do a little bit of like emphasize on some bits. First things first, I'm gonna highlight my brow bone and my inner corner. I'm gonna use that same highlight I just used. My eyes are highlighted. I think I'm gonna line my waterline and tightline my upper waterline with black liner. This is just an Urban Decay one that I've had forever. So yeah, I think it'd look nice if I like do my waterline and I also tightline kind of like the top lash line just to make it like really black. Oh no! I got a little bit of black eyeliner up there. Oh well. Maybe I should call this like channel like beauty fails because I'm not very good. Never claimed to be an expert, guys. Never claimed to be an expert. Did the same thing to the other eye. I suck. Just gonna try to clean that up before I do mascara. Q-tip. That's not working. All right, I think I'm gonna put a little bit of shadow over top since it's an easy cream shadow. You know, I thought this video was gonna be like so glamorous and fabulous, but here I am covering up all my mistakes with more makeup. All right, add a little more shadow right over to where I messed up. I covered it right up. All right, we're back in business, friends. I'm gonna put my lips on. I'm just gonna do like a simple like nudie type lip. I'm gonna line my lips. This is the NYX pencil in the shade Peekaboo Neutral. I love this shade. I just lined and filled in my lips. And I'm gonna add a little bit of lipstick over top. This is the NYX matte lipstick in the shade Euro Trash. Supposed to be a dupe for Pillow Talk. Not really sure, but I do love the way this looks on me. All right, I'm gonna add a teensy bit of gloss over top just to kind of give it a little bit of a more of a like shiny look. I'm just using this ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lip. Love the way that looks. I'm gonna set my face real quick before we go in with mascara. Actually, let me assess how my face looks and if I should add anything else. No. Does my foundation match today? Not exactly, huh? What's new? Another day, another foundation that doesn't match, friends. I'm gonna set my eyebrows. Mascara time. Be right back. All right, that's the finished look. So, do I look like a fabulous trendsetter? Or like a frog? I'm not into it. I have to say, it's just way too green with my eyes, I think. I think I look like a frog. I don't know, what do you guys think? Tell me. Lay it out. Be honest. Should I do this again? Should I go out on the town, you know, when that's allowed again? Rocking this green eyeshadow look? I don't know. Tell me below. All right, that's the end of that. So yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for following along. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, all of the things that one is supposed to say here, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, friend.